I hope you're well and having the most incredible day. As always, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I have a really exciting announcement for you guys. So a few months ago, me and my friend Kelsey, or Lola on YouTube, you guys know her, we've done a box swap, UK US box swap. We've done a few other videos together in the past. We decided that we really wanted to do like a book club kind of vibe for 2023, so we've both picked 6 books, me for January, her for February, me for March, and so on. One book a month that we're going to buddy read together, and we thought that we would do it as like a YouTube video kind of announcement, so that if you guys want to take part in this, then each month you guys can also read the same books, and we're going to be posting on Instagram. We're going to be posting obviously our YouTube reading wrap-ups for the month, where you guys can also comment on if you've read the books too. So that's the kind of thought process behind this series. We just thought it would be really fun to read the same books every month, kind of one book per month, and just have something to talk about in regards to the same book. So without further ado, I'm going to dive right into the books we've chosen, and I will admit 3 books out of this kind of 12 book bundle I don't actually have physically yet, because one isn't released until March in the UK, one the cover is changing in January and I think I like that cover more, so I'm just going to wait for the new cover to come out, and then one book I just haven't managed to pick up yet. So other than that, I'm going to show you all of the books in the collection that we're going to be reading over the next year, and the other ones I'll insert photos so you guys can see what they look like. But yes, let's dive in. I hope you guys enjoy and carry on watching. So my first pick was obviously January's, and I chose It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. This is exactly why I haven't read this yet, and I feel like I did mention it a few times that I bought this but I couldn't read it yet, and that is why we are going to be reading this book in January, and I'm so incredibly excited. I am slightly regretting the fact that I picked this one simply because of the waiting time that I've had to put on this book. Like, I've had this book since the release date and I have not peeked in this book once. I've avoided Instagram, TikTok, YouTube videos about it, and I am just so excited to finally finish Lily and Atlas's story. So I'm really looking forward to diving into this one. So this was my January pick and I'm so excited about that. Then we have Kelsey's pick for February, which was One True Loves by Jenkins Reid. Now I have absolutely zero idea what this book is about. I have read a few books by Jenkins Reid and I absolutely loved them. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is such a good book and I absolutely loved it, so I'm really looking forward to reading this one. The only thing I find with her books is that I find the font really small, but in this one I think it's okay. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad in this one actually, so I'm really looking forward to this one, and I love the cover of this book. I don't like the actual human on it. I feel like I hate books with people on for some reason, but the actual kind of rainbow vibe, delightful. I love that. We then have my pick for March, which is Attachments by Rowell. I think that's how you pronounce it. Rainbow Rowell. Anyway, this looked like a really good book. I literally heard it on a YouTube video and I picked it at random, and I think it sounds quite good. Essentially, it's about a boy who works with 2 girls and he kind of reads their email chain back and forth, and I'm just really intrigued by the kind of idea of this book. I have no idea what this is about. I don't know whether essentially this is like a romance that he's kind of fallen in love with one of the girls. I have no idea, so I'm really looking forward to diving into this one, and I just thought it was something different, so I picked that for March. For April, Kelsey picked Heartbones by the one and only Queen, Colleen Hoover. Now this is one of the books I don't have, so she's changing the cover to something with, it's got like a little one of those handheld like windmill thingies on it, you know what I'm on about. So I'm just going to buy that one when it comes out in January. I think it's a hardback, which kind of gives me the ick, but we're going to go with it. I'm going to get the new cover because I don't think the old cover is available on Amazon anymore, so I'm just going to wait for the new one. So that is April's pick and I'm really looking forward to that one. We then have my pick for May, which was Good Girl Complex by, what is your name? Elle Kennedy. So I've heard some really good and bad things about this book. I'm really torn between whether I'm going to love or hate this. I don't really know what it's about, to be honest. I don't really read the back to anything, but all I know is that some people love this and some people hate it, and on the back it says she does everything right, so what could go wrong? So I'm really looking forward to reading this. I don't know, I just feel like I really like the look of it. I don't know, I did buy it because of the cover, so I'm excited to read this one though, not gonna lie. So the book for June, which Kelsey decided to go for, was One Italian Summer by Rebecca Serle. I think that's how you pronounce her name. This is another book that I don't have because this book is actually not available until like March next year in the UK, which it really does annoy me because I'm the sort of person that gets really like OCD about my videos and I don't have them all here to share with you, and I was going to get Kelsey to purchase it and send it to me, but the price to do that was just extortionate, so we're just going to go with the screenshot. I hope you guys don't mind, but I have no idea what this is about. Again, I'm literally going to go at this one blind and I'm really looking forward to it. So I trust Kelsey's opinion on a lot of books. Some books I love she doesn't like, and some books that she loves I probably don't like, but for the most part, we're very similar with our book loves, so I'm really looking forward to reading that one. The next book is for July, which was my choice, and that is The Love Hypothesis by Elle Hazelwood. Now, you guys must be able to tell by now that we chose these books months ago because we wanted to purchase as many of them as possible up front, and it was just a lot of books to buy. So we picked these months ago, and which is why I've still not read Love on the Brain. I haven't read this yet, and I've had this in my collection for absolutely ages, so I'm really looking forward to reading this. I've heard some really good things about this book. I feel like there's a bit of spice, there's romance. I feel there's definitely some people that don't like this book, but I will read it and I will devour it, and I'm so excited to read it, to be honest. So that is my choice for that month. The book for August was Kelsey's pick, and this is The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I featured this in a really recent book haul, which is why obviously I bought it, and I said that I couldn't read it yet. This book alone is absolutely stunning. I think the cover of this is just so enticing. I would have bought this anyway just for the cover, but again, I have absolutely no idea what this is about. I'm not going to read the back. I am just going to go straight into it, and I absolutely cannot wait. So that is that book, and I just look at the cover. Isn't it stunning? I just absolutely love it. Delightful. My pick for September is Normal People by Sally Rooney, and I'm kind of low-key regretting my decision for this book simply because I've heard so many mixed reviews on this, more so negative than positive, and also my friend Steph read this book and they don't use quotation marks when they're speaking, and it just makes it really confusing to know whether they're saying things out loud or not, and I think that's so bizarre. Like, I don't really understand why you wouldn't use quotation marks unless, like, I don't know. I think I got this from The Works. Is it just like the Works version? I have no idea, but this has no quotation marks. It's going to be very confusing to read, but it does say it's a 1 million copy bestseller, so it must be good for a reason. So I am excited to read this, but also really dreading it in case I hate it. So that is the book for September, and I'm excited about that one a little bit. Not really, kind of excited. Do you know what I mean? A little bit excited, but not overly joyful about it. Kelsey's pick for October is The Silent Patient by Alex I don't know how you pronounce his last name. I have no idea. But that's the book anyway. Now, this book has been so incredibly popular. I have found myself finding it very hard not to want to read this now. And the fact I have to wait until October next year to read this is literally going to be so painful. But I am excited about it nonetheless. I have heard incredible things about this book, and that is why I think she picked it for October, because it's like a thrillery crime mystery vibe. Looking forward to it. Love that. My final pick for 2023 for the November slot is Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. Again, this has been a really popular book over the past few months, and I've still not read it yet, and there is a new book coming out by Lucy which I have got on my Amazon wish list. If you guys ever want to see what's on my wish list, what I want to buy, it's always linked down below. Feel free to have a little look on there. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this one. This one is quite a chunky one. I think it's over 500 pages, which again is a big book for me, so I am a little bit scared, but I have heard really good things, a few little bad things, but mostly good, so I am excited about that one. And Kelsey's final pick for next year is The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. Again, I've heard really good things about this book. This book is available for me to order. I just haven't gotten around to ordering it yet, so that is going to be a purchase that I'm going to have to do once my book buying ban is over next year, because I cannot buy any more books. It's becoming ridiculous. So yeah, that is what I need to purchase ASAP. But that is the final book for the book club. I am so incredibly excited to be doing this next year, and I would love to know down below if you're considering taking part. Obviously, don't feel like you have to take part for every single month. I know it's quite a lot, and a lot of people don't necessarily read more than one book a month anyway, so I would love to know down below your thoughts, opinions on any of these books. Are you going to take part in some of these? I would love to know. And obviously when we read these, they will be featured in our like monthly reading wrap-ups, so that is where we will kind of have a little brief discussion about what's going to be going on and kind of what we thought, or our feelings and that kind of thing, which I'm so excited about. If you couldn't tell, I'm rambling because I'm very excited about finally telling you guys all of this information. So I hope you guys don't mind me talking incredibly fast. So that is everything for this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy, and I really hope you guys are excited for the book club next year. We cannot wait, so we are so happy to finally be announcing this to you guys. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!